Now, I am by no means a father. I haven't had children of my own, but I'm sure if you're a parent or an expectant mother or father, you can agree with this. You can relate to this. Having a child is like the most stressful period of your life. It adds stresses to your life. Some people call it their full-time job at being a parent because it's true. It is like the most important time period in a person's life in terms of how they're gonna develop and grow into normal human beings. What is even normal? No one can define that terms. But all parents, and I'm sure of this fact, all parents who are actually good parents, they want the best for their children. They want their children to grow up somewhat normal, loved, and accepted by society. That means they have no deficiencies, they have no disability. They are somewhat normal and similar to their peers. That is certainly the case with my parents. My dad once told me he was so happy when he saw me and my sister being born, having all limbs unbroken, not malformed by any diseases. He was so happy that we turned out somewhat normal. Now, whether I am normal or not, I'll leave that up to society to define. But my parents, they were so happy that we had no Down syndrome, we had no congenital heart diseases, we have no cancer. Being Vietnamese ourselves, we are victims of Agent Orange, and so many children in our country grew up with a missing limb, missing lips, missing eyes, missing organs. It's horrible. I want to talk about something else. I want to talk about development, how children grow up to be adults. When you think about criminals, you think these are the common types of criminals. People who commit frauds, people who steal, people who burn, people who vandalize. Those are the common criminals. And you think at the next level, we have people who kill, psychopaths who kill for their own gratification. And then you have terrorists. But most people I know of draw the line when it comes to crimes involving children. Now, I really don't know the cause for pedophilia, but I have a hunch it is something to do with their upbringing. Maybe they never grew out of that phase of their life of being a kid, and they are forever trapped in a child's mind. They have a child's mind being trapped in an adult's body. And I really don't want to make this comparison, but it is like having a birth defect. It's like having an illness at birth. I don't really know how some of these pedophiles got to be the stage that they are, and they are now diddling kids. Pedophiles have a second punishment, and that is in the hands of their fellow inmates. I wish to God that my children will never turn out this way. Imagine the horror, seeing your kids growing up and yet never really growing up.